We are seeing a shift here today in what some call Fed Day as the gold tumbles back below 1300 as someone suddenly dumps 1 billion of what they call precious paper. They did so dumping all this paper gold into the futures market. That in turn sent the gold back below 1300. And when you see this cycle over and over again, you can see it's heavily manipulated. It goes right back to the same old song and dance of a Federal Reserve that prints paper out of thin air that's not backed by gold or anything else, which has not been audited. And it raises all kinds of questions like how much gold's in Fort Knox and all these other things. But we know that there's been heavy manipulation. We've witnessed these guys get pulled into court from DB Bank and other places, busted in terms of manipulating the markets. They don't go to jail. They get a smack on the wrist. They get a fine, and they're allowed to keep on pushing. That's how we know the housing, the precious metals, the whole nine. And they were directly involved with the precious metals last time that this happened. And you can now see how they do it pretty clearly here, as a mystery man can just jump in at any time and make one of these moves, and it affects the whole market big time. What's anyone going to do about it? That is the name of the game, it seems, these days, and this isn't going to go on forever. There's going to come a time in the offing, I believe they're going to shift this whole thing globally. They really do want to have this set up to where they have a dominant one world structure. They may first break it down into multiple blocks, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then from there down to just one main master currency, as we know they're aiming for. But in this instance, we can see the manipulation continues here. Wanted to point it out once again for those that are wondering what's going on with the gold and the prices. I'll leave a link. Make sure to follow me for more on Twitter. It's been Dabu7.